Thursday. It's a beautiful day out here in sunny Houston, Texas. And for sure the sun is there. You can see the sun is out. So, but definitely got up and doing the hour walk. I hope you're doing your hour walk. I will be also giving you guys some music and different things and books. I'll start putting those in the comments, or basically I'll put those on the channel so that you guys can have those book names, that different things that I'm looking at, and then also connections to Audible and other things that we were talking about in previous videos that you could do while you're doing this hour walk. I don't want to be too repetitive, but I have to keep hitting the same things that we really have to watch and we really have to follow. And that number one is we got to be eating right. Basically, you can eat your way into better health and into being fit. You still do have to actually do the exercise like I was mentioning. You don't want to be totally at food, but food is definitely probably 60 to 70%. I hate to say that. I don't know nobody want to hear that, right? But it is basically a major part of getting healthy is eating. So, so far I've been doing well. This is week 2. So still doing good. One thing I did want to mention, and I thought about it when I got on the scale yesterday, is no matter what, guys, we have to get on the scale every day. There's no way around getting on the scale. Even if you messed up that day, get on the scale. Now, if for some reason you feel bad because you kind of fell off or whatever, and you don't get on the scale, it's not the end of the world. What you can do is just fight your way back, and then we'll see where we are right there. So, but overall, I want you guys to basically get on that scale every single day, because getting on the scale will basically let you know where you are. We always want to grade progress. On anything that you do, you always want to grade it. That's what we definitely want to talk about today. If you pay somebody to do something, you want to look and see how far they are. You want to see progress. Well, it's in anything that we do. If you have a job and you're not progressing on your job, then you're at the wrong job. If you're in a relationship and you're not progressing in that relationship, you're in the wrong relationship. Any relationship that begins to digress, you have to give it immediate attention and evaluation and review, because you only get one life. That's what I always tell everybody. You get one life. And so since you only have one life, there's no way you can use it just wasting time with people, things, anything. So it's understandable that we have to have patience in a lot of situations, and we have to kind of have understanding on certain things, and we can't just overreact to everything, and we can't be so proactive that everything becomes an alarm. But you don't want to put your time and your effort in anything that's not growing. You don't want to be connected with people who don't want it to do anything. Even if it's your children. With your children, you give them opportunities and you help them to make the right decisions. But that's all you owe to do to them, for them. All this, I ain't asked to be born crap and all that stuff, that's all hogwash. At the end of the day, being alive is a great opportunity. And if people don't see that, it's nothing that you can do for those people other than the fact that they have to come to a place where they realize that their purpose and their destiny is a lot more in their hands than it is in anybody else's. As children grow, of course, we have to assist them as they're growing. But basically, once you get to a certain age, you have to be responsible for your decisions. And so all these parents I'm seeing, and you feeling like you did a bad job with your kids, no, there is no perfect parents. They may look like that because you didn't visit their house in the dark hours and other times. But for most people, children have their own brain and they're going to make their own decisions. So let that go. But we're talking about ourselves right now and how we want to get into good health. So again, the process is that 5 days a week, we're eating fruit, vegetables, and nuts. You have to find the mixture and connection that you like. For me, like I said, I'm not really tied up into what you're drinking, but I wouldn't get too crazy even with Diet Cokes and Coke Zeros and all of those different things. But if you're gonna do that, let that be just one a day. Don't be an avid Diet Dew drinker and things like that. Let that go. But what I do want you to do is stay focused and have your mindset already ready. Some people will say about prep meals, if you can prep your meals, of course that's going to be an advantage to you. If not, like I said, I'll be videoing some different restaurants that I think will give us a idea of different places that you can go to and eat your lunch. For the most part, I think they reasonably priced, but I don't know what reasonably priced is to everybody. So I think on the average, when I go eat at Body's, which is a Mediterranean restaurant with a lot of fresh vegetables, a lot of fresh fruit, don't really have the nuts, but you can go buy unsalted nuts at a store. I know some people were asking me on another venue if you can eat like honey roasted nuts, if that's what you like. I don't think that would throw you too much off your game. If you wanted to eat some honey roasted nuts, the only thing is, if you're gonna eat honey roasted nuts, of course you got sugar and salt in there, so I would minimize that as opposed to what you would be able to eat if you were eating unsalted peanuts or cashews or whatever you wanted to eat. But the main thing is that we have to stick to the fruits, vegetables, and nuts when it comes to our Monday through Friday. And again, Saturday and Sunday, one meal, whatever you like. But if you want anything after that one meal or before that one meal, it's your buddy fruits and vegetables and nuts. Fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Fruits, vegetables, and nuts. I should buy a farm, sell all of you guys fruits, vegetables, and nuts. But that's all we eating, because why? We want a healthy body and we want balance, and that creates balance. Now, of course, some of you guys may find another pattern that works with you guys and all, and which that's not a problem at all. This is a pattern I know that will work. I have not received any feedback from anybody who wasn't successfully losing weight, who wasn't successfully feeling better, who wasn't seeing difference in their skin. Your skin will begin to purify itself when you're just on the vegetables and the fruits and the nuts. All these different things are going to start happening. If you're having foot pains and different things like that, you'll see they'll start going away. So we want to stick with this because it works. Now, I got a challenge for us in December, but we're far away from December right now, so we're not going to press into that right now. But we want to stay connected. We want to be a kind of a team, a group, and we want to work to just have a healthier body and go to the next level, to even being happy how we look ourselves and being able to fit in clothes that we only could dream about fitting in again, right? So don't know if we can get to our high school body, but at least we can get to maybe our senior year in college body, right? So we'll work that piece out. Again, we got to get on the scale, people. We got to get on the scale. You need to get you a good digital scale that can be calibrated so that you can see that you're on zero when it starts. And if it's not on zero, at least you know how many pounds or whatever to subtract from the weight. When you get on there, so this is a good question. How can you get a consistent weight? Well, when you get on the weight, there's two ways you can do on there. Basically, what I recommend is just underwear only. So basically just wear whatever your underwear would be on a daily basis. Get on the scale with that, so that way you know for sure how much you're weighing. You don't want to get on there with different clothes and then you don't really have anything to gauge, no true gauge of kind of where you are, because it basically will cause confusion. So like I said, for the best thing, I would just basically, if you wear a t-shirt and underwear, wear a t-shirt and underwear. If you wear a bra and panties, wear a bra and panties whenever you get on your scale. But weigh in every day. You need to weigh in every day because you need to see where you are. Be it good, be it bad, you need to see if what you're doing is working, if you're doing the right things. Now the thing is, please do not email us if you're not following everything down to the T. I've talked to people, and a few times you ask them if they're doing this and they're doing that, and they'll like check almost everything, and then they'll say, oh, but you know what? That is true. I was eating a candy bar with it. Yeah, if you eat a candy bar, it ain't working. It ain't working. If you're going to eat the candy bar, that's a Saturday, Sunday thing, and that's with that one meal. But no, you can't. You can't eat fruit and then eat the candy bar. Although some people it could work depending on where your metabolism is. But for the most part, that will not work. So let's stay away from candy bars. If you got to go in the convenience store, the only thing you should be doing is probably getting something to drink and the fruit. And the fruit is at the front. So you don't even have to go in the back and get tempted. So the fruit is always in the front. And believe me, it's plenty of it because hardly anyone is eating it. So they leave all of it for you. They recognize that you coming, okay? So anyways, that's where we are right now. We want to keep that up, but I definitely wanted to address that we need to be on the scale. We need to get on that scale. We need to get us a good scale. The other thing is we'll start getting on about the gym. So I'll get with you guys on that, and I'll start showing you guys different workouts that I do. I'll show you things that you can do, probably this CrossFit, and then things that are not CrossFit. But you want to hit the gym at least 3 times a week once you're first accomplished getting up for doing your 1 hour walk. So if you haven't done your 1 hour walk yet, then we're not ready for the gym. But when we do go to the gym, we don't want to do the gym without the 1 hour walk. Now, if you want to go to the gym and only go to the gym, you can do the treadmill at any speed that's comfortable for you and do that for 1 hour. And once you get off there, then you can do your workout if that's what you choose. But still, what I've discovered is that when I'm walking outside, for some reason, I'm able to get a whole lot more steps than I am when I do the treadmill. But the treadmill is definitely a way for us to do that. So you can get on the treadmill and basically do whatever you need to do on that. From the treadmill, I'll give you guys some different exercises you can do each week that will help us to continue to lose weight. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm feeling really good. And another thing is, this is very important that I was thinking to tell you guys, is sleep. Sleep is very important. If you are I'm still awake at 10 o'clock person, you might want to make some changes. Apparently, we adults mostly, I'm sure that's on this, but we got to make changes. You want to go to bed at a decent time. Even if you're not going to sleep, at 9 o'clock you want to go at least be in the bed. Whether you fall asleep or not, that's a whole nother thing. Your body will begin to learn to do that. You want to do that. The other thing is, when you start eating fruit and stuff like that, your body will start to cleanse itself. Saying it in the best way I can. So you want to get used to that too. You want to get used to going to the restroom every morning. Again, you have to teach your body these things, and you have to train your body to do what you want it to do. Otherwise, your body just is there waiting for commands, waiting there for training. So we want to definitely, the scale is the new thing that we want to approach. The other thing is sleep. We really want to focus in on our sleep and do all the things that we need to do. I hope you guys are sucking this information up. I hope you guys are following through with the information. And then I'm excited, that we're going to go into some of these food places And basically I'm gonna show you guys some of the restaurants as to where I eat those fruits and vegetables. And when you see them, I think you'll be impressed with the way that people prepare certain fruits and vegetables that you would like to eat and you'll be okay with eating. This your boy Karl Kirk. Keep it healthy, keep it right, and remember, get up, get up, get up.